Good evening. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I'm in a different location. I'm in my backyard oasis. It doesn't look very oasis out here from my vantage point. I tried to give you guys some plants and life. And I'm outside because my inside is being professionally cleaned right now. But I also thought what an appropriate place to be so that we could get, because the energy of the chakra that we're going to work on today is fire energy. And out here with the sun, it took me a couple minutes to figure out which direction I should set up this camera, because I was squinting a lot and the sun was then just making me look so radiant. Oh, you couldn't actually see me. But I found a good location. Anyway, so today we are going to talk about the solar plexus chakra, which is in Sanskrit called Manipura, and the translation of that means city of shining jewels. Like I said, the element is fire, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But the location of this chakra energy is basically your belly. So from your sternum down to your belly button. And then the lower, right below that is your sacral chakra, which we talked about last week. And then below that, the root chakra. So this is basically the center of our body. It's our torso where that energy is located. And I want to actually start with, no, I don't want to start with those. This is our center of, it's literally our body's stronghold and our fortress. So we feel lots of stuff in our solar plexus chakra too. I personally think, although they say that your third eye is your center of intuition, I think that's very connected with our solar plexus energy as well. So it's where we hold our sense of personal power, a sense of confidence, our sense of responsibility, of being reliable. This center, our center of self-esteem, basically, and where we would, I guess, our willpower, I think I just said that though, our willpower resides. I don't know if I personally agree that it's so much willpower as it is like our self-esteem and our self-worth. When I do energy work on people, I would say 99% of the people that I work on I'm working on their solar plexus energy, it has to do with self-worth, and 100% of those people think they have nothing wrong with that. I mean, I never thought I did either. And then when you start to break it down, you realize that, oh, I do have it. It may not be across the board in all aspects of my life, but we all have, if we don't have it now, have had at some point some imbalance that has created a sense that we're not worthy of something. And I've been actually I worked on someone yesterday in regards to this. We often will call this our ego. Our ego resides here. And we think that ego is bad. It's not all bad. So outdoors, the planes are a little bit louder, but we'll just pause and take a moment to breathe when the planes go over. So I was saying ego, that is not necessarily a negative thing, but oftentimes when there's an imbalance that is negative, it becomes negative. So if we are in excess, if the energy's in excess there, then we tend to react to circumstances rather than being proactive about them. We're very stressed out. We feel stressed. We get digestive issues because we can become so stressed. We may have emotional outbursts. We may have a need to manipulate people or situations, whether it's conscious or unconscious. A need to even be controlled by others, like that feels comfortable to us because of this imbalance. We have a lack of sensitivity if it's in excess, or I'm sorry, that's if it's deficient. If it's most efficient you would have these things. You may feel burned out. You may feel annoyed with others. You may feel judgmental, or you could be very vain, and that would be if it's in excess, like have an overwhelming sense of pride. You may have a lot of hate or anger that builds up. You could have a lack of energy to put things in motion, to actually get your ideas moving. You may have a fear of rejection, whether it's from another person or from a situation or from a job or whatever. But across the board, that fear of rejection can be pretty big, and that ties into the self-worth that I was just talking about. You may be indecisive. It's hard for you to make decisions about things. You could be really oversensitive. You could have poor self-confidence. You could have like a victim mentality, or be very, very vulnerable to others' energies. If you're empathic, this can often be out of balance and cause you to really take on other people's energies. Like I said, it's the seat of your digestive system. So any imbalance there will cause digestive issues. You could have food intolerances, allergies, you could have blood sugar issues, diabetes, like on a physical level. When you're balanced, you actually will feel that you deserve good things. We all tend to feel like we deserve the bad things that happen to us, but that's an imbalance. When you're balanced, you should feel like you deserve the good things. You are worth it. That you're valued in what you do, that you'll have confidence, you'll be energetic, even spontaneous, just trusting, being able to surrender and trust, and being open to whatever needs to happen. This chakra flows up into our heart chakra, so you'll be loving. You're more open to love. You can give love and receive love easier, because if all of your lower chakras are balanced, then your heart can be more open. So back to the element of fire. The element of fire helps, and the chakra energy actually helps us to transform inertia into action. So to take action, basically, rather than being stagnant about whatever it is, we take action to make change. It's our center of growth and change. It's proactive versus reactive, like I said before. So that's where this all resides. So as we begin our meditation in a moment here, I want you to think about where any of these, if you hold any of these imbalances, I guess, if these reside or resonate with you, because the meditation that we do will kind of be an either or, so that you can either build the fire or tame the fire, so that it's just a nice little fire within you. Turn it up or down, I guess you could say. So I know that I have been reading from Shauna's chakra cards, and I want to start with those today and talk about first the ego. This is the ego card. Those things about others that annoy us, that we judge and that we hate, oftentimes tend to be those that are a reflection of our own self, that we are failing to see because we are blinded by our ego. It is so much easier to talk about others' flaws than to accept our own. Observe those things about other people that get under your skin, that ignite some sort of negative thought within you. Then learn what these thoughts are actually mirroring about you. No one wants to admit their flaws. The ego is a tricky little guy that gives us a false sense of relief for ourselves. By talking about others, judging others, and being annoyed by others, really all this talk is doing is pushing us further away from our true self. Remember that you are worthy, as is everyone else. Take this confidence and reflect it so others can mirror it. I think this is huge for us to recognize that whatever we are annoyed by is really something within ourselves. Okay, so take that into account when we begin the meditation too. Is that something that, I'm going to pause for a second. So is that something that you often do? And as much as we try not to, I think we all still do it. So just recognize it when you're doing it. The second card I chose tonight is Ignite. And this one says, there's a bright flame that exists within each of us. That place of fire that motivates us to do what we are destined to do. That thing that when you do it, you literally glow. Think about what feeds your inner flame. Not your job or a thing that you're supposed to do, or that's easy or convenient, or that thing that you kind of like doing, or that thing that gives you money. Push away all of the societal norms, expectations, and responsibilities. What lights your fire? Do it. Bright flames attract abundance. Like moths to a flame, when you are shining, others can't help but want to be around you and support you. Set fires to your desires and feed that flame. Share your light. The world needs your glow. So this is what we're trying to do tonight. We're trying to balance, ignite that fire, or tame it down if it's too high right now. But find a balance with that flame and let that shine from within you. Okay, that's what our meditation will focus on tonight. Let's just get started with it. So find a comfortable place to either sit or to lie down and get settled in and begin to pay attention to your breath. Notice the sensations in your body as you breathe in and out. And begin to bring your awareness to your feet, your toes, heels and ankles, and relax your feet. Move that awareness up into your legs, your shins and calves, your knees and your thighs, and let all of those muscles become heavy and relaxed. And move that awareness up into your hips, feel all the muscles in your hips and your glutes and your lower back begin to relax. And then move the awareness up into your abdomen. Feel your belly rise as you breathe in, and feel your belly lower as you breathe out. Feel your back muscles all relaxing. And then move that awareness up into your chest and into your shoulders and arms. Feel your upper arms and then your lower arms, down into your hands and your fingers. Let your entire body relax. Feel your head heavy, your neck relaxed. them to roll up towards the top of your head. Feel your jaw relaxing, your lips gently parting. And begin to visualize a bright yellow light coming in through the center of your abdomen. That energy and light, liquid and soft, like a lava lamp flowing. Feel that energy begin to swirl within your abdomen. And feel it begin to spread throughout your body. Down into your lower limbs. Up into your chest and your arms and head. Filling your body with that golden light. Back into the center of your belly and search for your flame. It may just be a tiny pilot light. It could be a raging fire, or somewhere in between. What do you find? Where is your fire and what does it look like? What colors do you see in your flames? What does it feel like? And then begin to adjust the flame. As if you had a knob on a stove or a barbecue. Which way do you need to adjust that flame? Do you need a little more fire? Do you need to fan the fire? Add another log to the fire? Or do you need to turn it down? Let the fire dwindle a bit. And as you listen to the bowls and the instruments tonight, just watch the flame. Pay attention to any thoughts that may come up. And don't judge them. Just let them be there. Let them process. Let them flow. Begin to gently bring your awareness back into your body by taking a deep breath in, a slow, steady exhale. And take your attention back to that fire. And think of something that you would like to change or transform. And imagine yourself writing that down on a piece of paper. What's in the way of that change and transformation? And then take that piece of paper in your hand and bring it to the fire. Gently place one corner into the fire and see it begin to light up. Let the fire eat it. Release that paper into the fire. Watch it, look into the fire, and see that paper turn to ash. And feel the liberation from letting that go, from making that change. And say to yourself, I offer up my negative qualities to the fire of transformation. My enthusiasm empowers me to achieve great things. Repeat to yourself, I am worthy. I am deserving. And take another deep breath in, open mouth exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And bring movement back into your arms. And lift both of your hands and place them on your belly. And feel the energy here. Feel the fire. Feel your worth. And then begin to gently move a little more, wiggling and twisting. If you're lying on your back, gently coming to one side and pushing back up to a seated position. And I just want to read again a little piece from the Ignite card from Shauna's Chakra cards. Think about what feeds your inner flame. Not your job or that thing that you're supposed to do or that's easy or convenient or that thing you kind of like doing or that thing that gives you money. Push away all of the societal norms, expectations, and responsibilities. What lights your fire? Do it. Set fire to your desires and feed that flame. Share your light. The world needs your glow. Ignite. So I can't stress it. I mean, there's many other aspects to the solar plexus, but I honestly, everybody I do work with, it's self-worth. So anytime you begin to feel, whether it's with your job, you don't feel you're worthy of a raise, or you don't feel like you're worthy of working somewhere that's actually decent paying or that's actually fun to be at, if you don't feel like you're worthy of having fun friends, of loving friends, you don't feel like you're worthy of having a great family, you don't feel like you're worthy of being in a loving relationship, come back to this meditation, check in with the energy of your solar plexus. This is where it's all seated. This is where it either gets too high or too low, and we need to balance that fire. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I didn't have any more of Adelaide's art, so I don't have any, but I want more. So, go check out her art at Art by Adelaide, on her Facebook page or on her website. And then Yoga with Shauna is where I got the chakra cards. Shauna is amazing. And if you guys are interested in a full-on sound healing and you're local here, tomorrow night at 6:30 on Sunset Cliffs at the end of Hill Street, we will be doing a yoga nidra on the rocks. So basically like a happy hour yoga nidra sound healing. There's no drinks unless you bring your own. We're not providing alcohol, but we will be doing, I'll have all of my singing bowls and I'll be guiding you through a meditation, and then my friend Krem will have all kinds of amazing instruments, her didgeridoo, that's like my all-time favorite. Didgeridoo, some drums, and all kinds of other cool instruments, and we're gonna bathe you in sound and the ocean waves. And if you are coming, I'll post the event again tonight, and you can please prepay. That would be awesome. That would save us a lot of time. But we will be accepting cash there as well. If you are like me and you like to decide to go at the very last minute, I totally understand. But that's tomorrow night at 6:30, and then on Saturday night at, I think, 7:30. I'll double check and post that again too. But on Saturday night, I am doing another sound healing at a new fitness studio up on Point Loma Avenue called eFit Bodies. My friend Nicole owns that, and she is awesome, and we're gonna there's a yoga class right before, and then I will be coming in and setting up and doing a guided meditation sound healing with my singing bowls and other instruments. So lots of sound healing this weekend. Join me if you can, and if not, I'm sorry, you'll have to catch me another time. All right, thank you again so much, and remember, you are worthy. Later. Show you the sun on the way out. The ultimate fire.